Hey, it's Bernie Goldbach, and it's the 6th of September, and we've got an induction boo. I'm standing in front of about 48 students rewinding the years during Induction Week 2010 at Tipperary Institute, looking at stuff that might have informed our judgment starting way back in 2003 when we had small little phones and an information slipstream we had to maneuver through networks that we had to try to connect, like delicious.com, social networks that connect to people like Dervla Hanley, who's now got a pretty good position with Starbucks. She helped us form up the core skills for this program, along with Antoine Lockman, who's a very important consultant in the mobile space. Brian Green, who's behind the scenes there, a very important activist in the Workers' Party. He knows his stuff all the way through podcasting to RTE, and then back out to small phones. By 2004, we were in the space of Irish blogs. We went out to places like small little puppy farms, proper rehoming places, and wrote about it when we got back in the same old classroom. Met up with Damien Mully, Simon McGarr, social voyeurs like James Corbett, probably wouldn't enjoy being known that way. Conor Winnicott, who's an Irish podcaster and broadcaster. James Hogan in the studio with Yiling Chan, Liam Burke, Brian Green, Gareth Stack, people that are in this space knowing what Twitter was before it existed and discovering things that put us at TipInst on the site. What you're seeing if you're watching www.insideview.ie is a bit of my voice in the background and a screen show of people using equipment around Tipperary Institute to go from written show notes to production quality multimedia equipment, multimedia objects, which can be used and played back with personal gear like mobile phones and high-end gear like televisions. All kinds of genders, well, male and female, and all kinds of nationalities have been through this program. Men and women of color and different nationality, not just Irish from around Tipperary, but from actually three or four continents, which is a good thing, and the diversity that it brings. Some of the gear that you might see if you're watching this thing in the video element are Russian pieces of equipment, and then kick-over stuff from Biodynamic, free stuff for 20 to 80 euros that you can get on swap shops and pawn shops here throughout Ireland. The goal, being able to get to write stuff down that you can then produce later, and then that actually has a bit of a hook to it, a unique hook with your byline showing that you can actually formulate an idea, put it together from readings, put it together from your own writing, put it together from your own experience, and get something that actually might make it to the full screen RTE or primetime coverage and syndicated. It's all within your grasp as fast as 1 year to local papers, within a year or two to national publications. So we start here with an idea, we put the ideas together, we record the stuff, post-produce the stuff. You learn how to do that in other classes beyond the ones I teach. At the end of the day, if you're able to script it, chances are you're going to be able to record it because you're going to be taught those kind of skills in other parts of the program here. You won't be able to escape some books. You won't be able to escape the library. We're going to ask you to read and then wire together some stuff with ideas and technology on your desk, at home, or here in the canteen. You'll discover myself using small gear that I'll hand out for you to use wherever you want that can make you sound a whole lot better and more intelligent than you are. We'll put together some infographics. We'll meet some people like Conor O'Neill. You'll meet Fiona Carney, Rachel Cook, Donica O'Queeve, who is part of the WordPress installation at the headquarters level, Walter Higgins, Rachel Cook, and you'll see examples of work Barry Doyle's doing in fourth year along with Mike, your instructor. You'll meet Sean O'Grady down the hallway, Pat Phelan, Tom Murphy, and see some stuff from PBS that we've actually been part of filming and recording. Neville Hobson, Keith Bohanna, they're also key players in this space, and Will Not the Thinker, who will probably visit you as a guest lecturer. I know you're probably connected to a thin straw, not connected to a big broadband pipe. We will go out and see stuff, write about stuff, record stuff similar to this.
Hi, it's Bernie Goldbach. I'm talking to you from Ireland on the 6th of September about stuff concerning the Irish Sunday Business Post. On Twitter, I'm Top Gold. On the web, I'm www.insideview.ie. This poor guy has a headache, stoked along towards this National Asset Management Agency by this guy, David McWilliams, who doesn't agree. And that's actually a lot of what's inside this paper today. This entire database of training courses has shriveled. You know that. If you followed training A to Z in 2006, you'll notice that, geez, one page, training vendors in Ireland, it was like 5 pages before enough to sponsor a whole frickin' publication. And Adrian, you point out here that, you know, the Sky Plus HD thing, only to 75,000 takers out of 500,000 Irish subscriber. There are plenty of other options besides that red button on your Sky controller. So what are they? Why don't we publish them? They're cool. This is good. Ways of having picture-perfect camcorder experiences. I like this form factor on the Sony Handycam TG70E HD. And you know what? It's only one form factor of the several different devices that Adrian opts to take a look at. There are other form factors like this shotgun.
The point is, I'll ask you to go through newspapers, making editorial comments, tables of 3 or 4 people, one person with a camera, the other person, somebody has a flippant attitude or whatever. Try to reduce important news topics down to 2 minutes, maybe even do a series of 30-second sound bites. That's what the call-in shows want to hear. Do you have attitude? Are you focused? Do you have something with hearing?
Serious domestic things in the background need to be tended to, like my bobo-blowing tiger. And outside, Peter Donegan, you'll notice I didn't get my plastering done. Schoolwork's beckoning. Talk to you next week. It's Bernie Goldbach from Ireland, www.insideview.ie, saying bye. Bye-bye for now.
Stuff into lunch, literally some gear on the table. That's a Walkman, and you'll be talking to Mark Little, who's got a small startup called Storyful. We worked with him this summer during a work experience. I'll pop this over to audioboo.fm. Made this whole thing in the last hour. Took me an hour max to make this using Camtasia, a piece of software you'll look at. So that's it, the Induction Week Boo. You can check it out, audioboo.fm, stroke top gold. And before you leave your little seats and take your next pee break, we'll show you what this sounds like when it goes up on the internet.